Hi, this is Breaking the Cycle with your hostess with the mostest, Angela. Hi. So, if you don't know me, I'm Angela, and I am a writer for different websites and blogs, and I cover topics that pretty much span anything you can possibly think of. I do have an education in medical coding, so I'm very familiar with medical terminology and health systems and insurance, which is really not a fun topic. So, breaking the cycle, this is the first episode. And what it is all about changing me. Not changing me for, like, something's wrong with me, but I am trying to break issues with food. I have really severe food issues. And I'm not talking, I'll get to that in a minute. I am having issues with exercise. And I'm having issues with toxic thinking. And I think that a lot of us are struggling with that this year alone. Like people who don't normally have anxiety, who don't normally have issues with food and things like that, are suddenly having issues with it. And I wanted to start doing these videos because I needed some kind of accountability. Since I work at home, I have a couple of roommates, and those are the only people I see. And I'm starting to feel extremely disconnected. So doing videos helps me feel like I'm having a conversation with somebody, even if it's one-sided, and even though I have other people to talk to. I love them dearly. I get tired of talking to them. I'm sure they get tired of talking to me. So I have been on this journey of trying to figure out how to take care of me. The first thing I noticed was that I have been using food as a coping mechanism for this year. I have a long list of mental health issues that I'm dealing with. I'm on the autism spectrum, and that comes with it texture issues, things like that. And so I've been hanging on to some very toxic thinking about how to cope with this year, and I've been doing it with food. And that has not been doing me any good. I'm 45. My family history is working against me, and I kind of don't want to die anytime soon. So, which is a first for me to say. So, pat on my back. So I feel like I really need to kind of get a hold of it. And what kind of broke the camel's back was, A, I'm growing out of my clothes. B, I saw a meme and it made me cry because it really brought home how much I'm relying on food to cope. The meme was, you're in a pandemic, don't worry about what size you are, you're surviving. And I think that's true. You don't have to worry about what size you are. But for me, that's really toxic thinking because it excuses eating 6 donuts for breakfast or chugging down soda all day long. Like, I'm not doing things that are healthy. And I've been using the pandemic as an excuse. Okay, so what these videos are going to be about is tackling those issues of how to eat better, especially when money is tight, how to exercise when I can't afford a gym membership. I used to be a gym rat, y'all. I love the gym, but I can't afford it. And even if I could, I wouldn't feel safe going to a gym right now. So how do I get around the hump of wanting to be in the gym, but not having access to a gym and being able to do cross training to where I'm healthy and taking care of myself? Right now, if I go walk to the mailbox, I'm breathing heavy. That's not healthy at all because it's only like, a few yards. It's really bad. So I have been making plans, and this was part of the plan on how to tackle 2021 as a way to improve myself. What this not is going to be, I really said that backwards, didn't I? This is not going to be a place where I share my weight with you because, look, I'll tell you right now, I'm a big girl. I'm of Slavic descent. I'm going to be a round girl. And that's okay. I'm fine with that. I just need to be careful of what I'm eating more so than worrying about a weight on a scale. So I'm not even going to look, because if I start doing that, I know how I am. I'm going to start obsessing about everything that goes in my mouth, obsessing about whether or not I'm losing weight, obsessing when I don't lose weight, obsessing when I lose weight, but I feel like it's not fast enough. So I'm not going to talk about how much I weigh, how much weight I've lost. I may say, hey, I've gone down clothing size, or I can tell I've lost inches in my waist, or things like that. But I'm never going to tell you about weigh-ins or anything like that. I'm not going to diet as much as just working on changing my eating habits and looking at newer ways to eat. I have a lot of ideas on that. I'm very much into intuitive eating, which is basically listening to your body to feel, like, hear what it needs and then getting it what it needs. And that may be a mixture of doing keto recipes with paleo recipes with low fat. Okay, I probably won't do low fat. I'm going to be really honest, but that'll be another topic for another day. And this is not, a 2021 New Year, New Me thing either. Like, I don't like that. I'm using 2021 as a marker because I'm exhausted from 2020. I'm already slowly starting, but there are certain things that will actually kick off on January 1st that I'll be talking about. And this can get really heavy, y'all. My mind is already going in 20 different directions with how this is going to be. I don't want anybody to be watching this thinking that I'm losing weight for them, or that I'm trying to educate you on anything. I'm going to share all the knowledge I have. I'm going to share with you what I'm doing, but only for one goal, which is accountability. This is my form of accountability. If nobody watches these videos ever, that's fine. I'm good with that. If people want to subscribe and follow and offer advice or ask questions, go ahead. I'm not a doctor. I can't give medical advice, but I can direct you to some information. I'll probably be like, hey, talk to your doctor, but ask them about such and such, because your medical condition and my medical condition are not going to be the exact same thing, and I'm not in a position to give advice. All I can do is show you what I'm doing. You want to join me? Great. You want to watch and laugh and point fingers at the fat chick? Go ahead. I don't care. You don't pay my bills. It don't matter to me. I'm just looking for accountability, and that's the whole goal for doing this. I have been a vlogger in the past. I was vlogging on YouTube before Google bought it. So it was like a long, long time ago for some of you younger kids. And there's one more thing I want to talk about real quick before we say bye. Another reason why I want to do this is because I am dealing with mental health. I am dealing with neurological issues. I'm dealing with menopause. Like, I'm not menopause yet. I'm perimenopause, but that has humongous weight gain. That's very hard to get rid of. I'm dealing with emotional stress. I don't have medications that I need. I'm going to be getting them soon. And I'm reversing 40 years of really bad thinking. And that's really, really hard. And it's not going to be an overnight thing. And if I can show other people that it can be done, if they want to team up with me and help me along the way, I'm open to it. Like, that's what this is all about, is just exploring a new way of being. And I don't know, kind of hope you enjoy me. And if you don't, I hope I was at least a little bit entertaining. I will be posting about once a week. I'm going to be shooting for Sundays. And the next episode will be literally all about my plans for 2021 and how I have organized my way of thinking about how I'm going to be accomplishing these tiny little goals. And I'm going to show you, in future episodes, I'm going to show you tech that I'm using. I'm going to show you